Okay, hello everybody. Thank you very much for taking the time to come along to this evening's webinar. I've been here for the last 45 minutes messing around with this new camera and trying to get the color right. I think I look a little bit plastic, but this is the best I could do. The new white screen arrived today. Most of you will know, normally I use a green screen, so we've got a new white screen for today. I've got my bottle of water. I had to use this mic here because the lapel mic, for some reason, wouldn't work on the Mac. So let's see. First of all, let's start with a welcome and a bit of greeting to people we have on the call. Mohammed, UWE, Michael, Gazelle, Chris, Peter, Bernd. Folks, there's over 700 people on this call tonight, so I can't say hello to everybody. I just want to say thank you very much for taking the time to come along. It's been an exciting week for us. You'll learn more during the call. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pierce Donnelly. I've been an internet and network marketer for about 12 years now. And about 18 months ago, myself and my partner Trevor decided, we've had enough of false promises of all these platforms coming and going. So we decided that we were going to launch our own program, and we decided on the revenue share niche because we thought it was a good niche to be in. We didn't realize how difficult it would be. We had our ups and our downs, but thankfully, unlike a lot of other platforms out there, we're still here today. We've got a great team, we've got a great group of members. Our members respect us, we respect them, and I think that's one of the biggest things that keeps us moving. Mutual respect. We've got one of the best support systems out there. Jane Pasby and Amanda on Facebook. Every question gets answered. We never leave a member standing out on their own. So, as I was saying in a previous call a few days ago, now I had a call with a number of leaders in Brabus to show them the entire income plan for the new concept that kind of fell in our lap. We came up with, what could you call it? I had an epiphany. We tried to figure out, people said that the revenue share industry is not sustainable. And I didn't agree, but I'd never run, up until Brabus, I hadn't run the revenue share program to know the behavior of members and the way things go. And over the last year and a half, we've been able to see, from an inside point of view, member behavior, what members want, what they don't want. And I started thinking about something my father used to say to me when I was a kid. He used to say, if you're going to do something, he says, do your best. Okay, so he said, do your absolute best at everything that you do. And I've just realized that kind of sounds like the recent speech by Donald Trump's wife, but that is true. My dad did say that. But that's not all he said. He also said, and if you can make something better, make it better. Okay, so what we've done is I started thinking, how can we make something better? People said that the revenue share industry was unsustainable. I don't think that's true, as long as you're willing to work at your platform and always keep updating things and supporting your members and making sure that there's enough activity and things like that. But also you need to bring outside revenue in. And when we launched Brabus, we always intended to launch other platforms. In fact, we've got 3 platforms in mind. Now, Traffic Powerline is the first of those platforms that we're going to be launching. But Traffic Powerline happened by accident. I started thinking how we can make it more sustainable and more profitable. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my background. I come from a network marketing background, but I always liked the internet, the power of internet marketing, and the leverage that marketing online could give you. But coming from a network marketing background, in my niche, it used to be that you will earn what you're worth. Okay, in network marketing, you will earn what you're worth. Sure, you can build a distribution team, but you will earn what you're worth based on the size of the network that you build. So when we started looking at the revenue share industry, we started to realize that there are a few things about it that I personally feel are fundamentally flawed. First of all, there are a lot of leaders. We see a lot of leaders coming through the doors of Brabus, and these leaders are great recruiters, great team builders. And then we look at what these members are achieving as far as income, and I just think, oh my God, this could be a hell of a lot better if it had, the network marketing element to it, where you can earn generational in multi-generations throughout your network. And the other part of the revenue share industry that kind of annoys me is everybody earns the same. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be, you know, sitting on a desert island with a Wi-Fi dongle, you know, buying your ad packs and surfing your sites and doing no recruiting, which is fine. You know, revenue share is a passive platform. Many people join it because it's passive, and that's good. But then you've got the recruiters here or there, they're earning the same. So I often thought, that's not fair. It's not right that the people who are building the revenue for everybody else to share in should be earning the same as everybody else. So I started really concentrating on how can we change the revenue share industry? How can we make a difference? Like my dad said, make it better. How can we make it better? So we got to work with a spreadsheet and we done some numbers and we surprised ourselves, okay? Now, unfortunately, tonight's webinar is going to be restricted as far as the content that we put out there. But let me tell you what happened, okay? We started with a PowerPoint with a spreadsheet. And we done some numbers on the spreadsheet and I thought, right, this can't be right, okay? We come up with an idea, we put it into the spreadsheet and the numbers look ridiculous, okay? Some people say sometimes something seems too good to be true or looks too good to be true. Well, the numbers that came back with this idea looked too good to be true. So, excuse me. So we deleted the spreadsheet and done it again. And again, the numbers came back exactly the same. And sometimes, without thinking, you land on probably one of the best ideas you've ever had in your life. We deleted it again and we done it again. Didn't believe the numbers, sent it to Trevor. Trevor said, yep, they look right. He says, it looks ridiculous, but they look right. We showed it to quite a few people on last week's call, leaders from Brabus. They all absolutely loved it. Now, the problem we have is we need to be very careful who we give this information to before we launch the platform in 2 weeks' time. We're only 2 weeks away from launching this, maybe less. So tonight I'm going to give you an overview of what I can tell you, okay? But I can categorically tell you right now, we have created the most sustainable, most powerful, and most profitable revenue share, ad revenue share platform ever created. Absolute fact, okay? Now it's a hybrid program. We've included something else into it that's out there in the public domain. It's something that people already know about, but no one's ever combined the two of these things to create what we have created here in Traffic Powerline. Now, I just want to do some geography. Can people tell me where you're from? Everybody tell me where you're from. Give us an idea of where you are in the world. We know we've got people here from Germany. German, understand, we're translating. Folks who are in Germany, UK, Spain, UK, Michael, Gabby, Switzerland, welcome. Germany. Whoa, I can't even read them that fast. Let's see. Where are we? Jeez, I can't read them. Go too fast. Switzerland, I've seen. Austria, Australia, welcome. India, Croatia, brilliant. Slovakia, great. Toronto, Canada, welcome. Turkey, welcome. Serbia, Zurich, Liechtenstein, Scotland, welcome. Yorkshire, Germany, Philippines. Okay, folks, thank you very much for coming along. You're all very, very welcome on the call this evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to, I'm going to find Google Hangouts for a start. There we go. And I'm going to start sharing screen and I'm going to go through a presentation with you. Now, please bear in mind that I have to keep the mechanics of this income plan classified until we launch this platform, because it is an absolute foregone conclusion that if I make this public knowledge, what we've created by sheer accident, okay, we've created it by sheer fluke. If I make it public knowledge, somebody else will steal our idea and try and put this platform online before us. Now, Brabus is a fantastic platform. This platform is being created to generate more revenue for Brabus members, okay, as well. We do not want to drop the ball on this one and allow people to get the jump on us. So let me jump over to share screen here. Thanks very much for sticking around with us. As you all probably know, things don't always go to plan and things like this. So here we are. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to share screen now. Perfect. Okay, you can all see my screen. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's pop over to PowerPoint here. I can take my coat off now because I'm not going to blend into the background. We'll start from the first slide. Excuse me. Okay, so welcome to the traffic power line presentation. Sorry about the technical problems. Now, after years of studying countless failed revenue share programs, we have literally cracked the code to profit and sustainability with the most powerful advertising and revenue sharing platform ever created. Okay, now we're so confident in this platform and this new concept. It's an absolute game changer of a concept. We have to keep quite a bit of this PowerPoint presentation classified until we launch the platform in 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, we will have a kickoff webinar where we expect there to be around 10,000 people on the kickoff webinar. Okay, on that webinar, we are going to show you this entire presentation. Parts of it today will be classified, but we are so confident in this platform. We are going to use the success that Brabus, our other revenue sharing platform, has had, and we're going to launch this new traffic power line with $1 million to start off. We're going to launch it with $1 million revenue pool. That's how confident we are that this works. Okay, now we've done the numbers 6 ways from last Wednesday. The numbers work, but just so you know, when you see a classified slide, we need to make it, a little bit secret so that no one else copies this idea before us. Okay, this is my idea. It's evolved from being my idea from feedback from a number of places, but it is and definitely is the most powerful revenue share platform and concept ever created. We can, accept no responsibility for any of your marketing campaigns, whether they are successful or unsuccessful. Now, we have, to the best of our ability, before live testing, ensured that the information contained in this presentation is accurate and correct. Okay, as this is a unique, unprecedented platform and opportunity, we reserve the right to make any changes as deemed necessary to any part of the platform, software, PowerPoint presentation, or website in the interest of sustainability. This idea started with a simple idea. We had, a few brainstorming sessions. The idea evolved, and if something occurs between now and the launch of the platform that makes this more sustainable or better for the members, then we will make some changes. Okay, now TPL is owned and operated by Brabus Limited, of which I am the co-director, and Trevor Fuggle is the other director. For those of you who don't know me, go and come back and talk to the people who invited you here, and they will tell you a little bit about us, our background, and how the last 18 months to 2 years has been for us business-wise. Okay, because tonight's presentation, a lot of it is classified, I need to try and put the message across to you to try and stress how big of a concept and how big of an idea we have created. We have literally created a monster. We have created an unstoppable revenue share program. This program has been created based on the behavior of real members. It's created based on real data, real numbers, and the last 18 months of data available from our other platform. So we believe we have absolutely created a monster. Just so you know, here are some testimonials from people who were on, who have seen the full presentation. All these members had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, a fully legally binding non-disclosure agreement, and I will sue if any of them breach it, because it's too big an opportunity, and I think most of the people realize that, breaching the NDA will put this platform at risk. But here's some feedback from them. Derek Overington: the other day I was asked to sign an NDA form so that I could attend a webinar about a new ad rev share opportunity. Whoa. In over a decade of online marketing, I have never seen such a powerful, sustainable system. This absolutely blew me away. I take my hat off to you, Piers, the crazy Irishman, and a must-see opportunity for everybody. And thanks to Derek. Derek's on the call this evening as well. Amanda Bishop, also very, very close to us here in Brabus. Many of you will know Amanda from the Facebook group. She's great help, great support in the Facebook groups. Hi Brabus team, tonight we had a small group preview for due diligence purposes of the new platform, and it is simply amazing. Please get all your team and more on board for Thursday webinar. You will not be sorry for watching and sharing. It is phenomenal. Okay, so you can take a read through these. Chris Cronin, also very, very close to the company, one of the founding members of Brabus, as was Derek and Amanda. It just says, oh people, man, a few words. Oh people, you have all got a huge surprise coming to you. Adam Davies, you can see here, we bashed our heads together to create an amazing opportunity that is going to knock anything similar out of the ballpark. Adam Davies has been around online for a long time. Now, so is everybody on this who's mentioned on the slide. But look what he said. It's going to knock anything similar out of the ballpark because we have achieved what nobody else can. Everybody else says that revenue share industry, in the rev share industry say the model is unsustainable. Well, not anymore, okay, because we've cracked it. We've absolutely nailed it, okay? Ingo, the webinar was awesome, amazing, something very new and you've never seen before. Can you all see my screen now? Okay, brilliant. Okay, so let me go back to here, okay? I believe we have literally created a monster here, okay, with Traffic Powerline. And here are the testimonials that I'll let you read from other members here who were on a private call the other evening, just a few days ago, who all had to sign the NDA agreement. And I'm assuming you were all able to hear me, so I don't need to go through all of these, okay? This is a phenomenal opportunity, okay? Brian Hyde said, incredible webinar, okay? And it's going to knock your socks off. If I wasn't the co-director of this company and I seen this, I would drop everything I was doing and I would focus on this because it's phenomenal. And you're going to see this as we move through this presentation, okay? I just want to thank everybody here, Derek Overington, Amanda Bishop, Chris Cronin, Adam Davies, Brian Hyde, and Ingo for your feedback, positive feedback. And Ingo, you say here, did a great job. I wish I had his brain. No, you don't. But thanks very much. So what does TPL provide? Traffic Powerline provides traffic, and did I say traffic? You see, Traffic Powerline provides what every internet and network marketing professional needs. Real, human, targeted website visitors that convert into leads. Now, many other advertising platforms, including our own, offer banner advertising, but we do not. Because banner advertising is proven to be the least effective form of advertising online. So why bother? Okay, real human visitors to your full content is what, you know, people really, really want, okay? Now, we give you the ability to advertise your affiliate opportunity websites and other like-minded people with the confidence in knowing, okay, that your content is being seen by your target audience. That's phenomenal. Think about that for a second. We create a community of like-minded people all advertising on one platform, advertising to each other. So you know that when you put your opportunity on our website, you can be sure that your content opportunity or whatever it is being seen by people who are your best prospects. And the reason they're your best prospects is because they're already sold on the idea of, you know, internet and network marketing. So it's really, really a great way to target your target audience. What makes TPL different? I'll try and elaborate on this slide a little bit. Okay, there is a lot of content underneath this, and the content underneath this classified sign will blow you away. It's very, very simple, and that's usually what happens. It's the simplest things that create the most powerful concepts. Like I said, I can tell you that this slide fixes these two problems. Number one, it helps everybody to earn in a fair way, but it helps the recruiters and the leaders earn more. Recruiters and leaders, okay, in this, you know, new concept Traffic Powerline, you will earn what you're worth, okay, and you will earn from everything that you create in the network. You will benefit from everything, but then so will everybody else. Bit of a riddle there, but that's just, I can't tell you too much. Everybody in the platform can earn. We've created a platform where everyone can earn like other revenue share programs, 5 cents a day, okay, and you know, on your ad packs. But we've also created a unique concept where people who want to go out there, get busy, go-getters, go out there, and they can build substantial incomes, okay? So you will see this slide, the content of this slide, and I'm very sorry that we've had to do this, but I am aware that there are a couple of people on the call tonight who I just don't want them to see this content, because I'm putting myself at financial risk and everybody in Brabus and everybody else who's on this call. Traffic packs, okay? We sell traffic packs, and our traffic packs cost $18. $18 for our traffic packs, and our traffic packs are split into units. There are 3 units in a traffic pack. Every traffic pack purchase benefits everyone in the network, okay? And you will benefit from all the activity in your team instead of just frontline. In a standard revenue share model, you refer a member, that member buys ad packs or purchases advertising packs or advertising, and you earn a 10% sales commission. Well, we've turned the table on that, okay? Because I want to bring a little bit of, you know, what I'm used to into play. We've created a way for you to earn potentially from the activity of the entire network, okay? And that's all I can tell you for now. You won't guess what this is. There is absolutely no way you will guess what we've done. So the traffic packs are $18, and each pack contains 3 units, and each pack pays for and expires in 100 days. No questions asked, no doubt about it. Your packs will expire in 100 days. Okay, now each unit has a $5 value, but you pay $18 for your pack. But don't worry about that, okay? Because what we give you is actually cash back. So you purchase a pack for $18, and we will give you, you will pay $1.80 in commission to your referrer, and $1.20 will go to this, what we call the sustainability fund. Okay, this whole platform has been designed to be sustainable, okay, for the long term. But that same day, we will give you double in cash back what you paid to your referrer. So if you happen to buy 3 packs and you pass, 2 traffic packs at $36 and you pass up $6 in commission, by the end of that day, we will pay you $12. We will pay you $12. We will pay you double the commission that you passed up by the end of the day. That's phenomenal, okay? And that's only one of the surprises that you have in store on this platform. We've taken every rule that there is in the revenue share business, and we've turned it completely on its head. In fact, we've turned it inside out and upside down, okay? So you will earn double the cash back daily that you pay to your referrer, which is phenomenal. Again, we've got another classified slide. I am so excited. I wish I could show you all this presentation. I wish we could launch it tomorrow. But unfortunately, we have to hold the cards close to our chest. But I guarantee you, when you see it, you will say, Pierce was telling the truth. The people who and the testimonials were telling the truth. Okay. This is probably the closest you're going to get to understanding how this system works. Okay, this bottom left-hand box is classified, and so is this one. Okay, because what happens here is the engine that drives this entire platform. When you understand how this works, you will laugh, because it's actually quite simple. Okay, but here's what happens. Let's say you have 500 units, not packs, units. Let's say you've got 500 units, so you get 3 units per pack. And you would earn, obviously, we will pay you 5.5 cents per day, because you'll earn 5.5 cents. You'll earn $5.50 for every $5 unit. So this day you would earn $27.50 in rev share. But you can earn a lot more rev share, and I'll explain that soon. We have a system, a mechanism in place where we distribute the revenue a lot differently to any other revenue share platform out there. And that allows us to pay more, believe it or not, okay? What we do from the revenue, we pay you your revenue share. We send 22% of what B is, but I can't tell you what B is, okay? But it's derived from here. We have the sustainability fund, the pay-per-view fund. This is secret also. We have a leaders pool that I'll tell you more about shortly. We have a cashback fund that I told you about where we pay you double the cashback. And we also have what's called a daily bonus. Now, let me tell you this before I go any further. You do not have to do anything different in this platform than you do in any other revenue share platform out there today. Nothing for you as a member changes. Nothing. Everything stays the same. It is what we've done with the engine to make this thing, this platform, this vehicle, a Ferrari instead of a Volkswagen Golf. Okay? That's probably a good way to explain it. We've taken a Volkswagen Golf, we've souped it up, and we've turned it into a Ferrari. So here you will see the two arrows. This is potentially your daily earnings. If you've got 500 personal units, you will earn $27.50 in revenue share per day, and you will also earn a daily bonus of up to $24.97 per day, up to $25 a day. Now, I can tell you that this is, for people who want to earn passively, okay? But the next slide is for people who want to be active. If you want to actively develop a team, a network, or a business, by introducing people or new affiliates, new customers, then you can potentially change things for yourself. No different in activity, except for the fact that you're going to be referring new people, new members, new advertisers, or affiliates. And then let's say I've changed the number slightly here. Let's say you've got 500 packs. Well, you will earn, if you refer people in this business, you earn more. Okay, and we'll pay you 6 cents a day, which is $24 on 400 packs. Again, okay, from the way, what we call the revenue, we'll have to call it in this webinar, we will send 22% of that money to the sustainability fund. The sustainability fund is absolutely critical, okay? Now, 5% goes to a pay-per-view fund. We wanted to create a platform where people could earn regardless of their spending power. So we've got the pay-per-view fund. We send 5% of our revenue to there, the revenue from this system that we've created. 5% goes to the leader pool. Again, we have the cashback pool. And we've also got what's called a booster pack. If you're an active member, we'll give you, you can buy a booster pack. Okay, all you have to do is be active, actively, building a team and referring new affiliates, new members, new customers. But the thing is, when you're an active member with us, okay, now remember, you've only got this many units yourself. Okay, how much do you get paid on other platforms when you got 400 packs? But with us, you can earn your daily rev share. You can earn a daily bonus of up to $296 per day. Okay, per day. We've got booster pack payment of $19 per day. Now, if you take this over 100 days, this is just an example, because most revenue share platforms, your ad packs usually expire between 80 and 120 days. This is what's achievable. Now, you don't need to be a super duper recruiter, okay? You don't need to be, a super power affiliate, as some networks call it. Like I said, you don't really have to do anything different than what you're doing in any other platform already as an active member. But this is the potential. Now, in the webinar, in 2 weeks' time, hopefully sooner, if we can launch sooner, we will. I will show you exactly how we calculated this, and you will see how simple yet how powerful it actually is, okay? So you can be a passive member and you can earn 10% on all your packs, 10% revenue share, okay? Or you can be a power affiliate, I nearly said, or you can be an active member and you can earn here, as you can see. No difference than any other network. 400 packs, 400 units. But this is what we've managed to create using a very, 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 very simple system, okay? We have pay-per-view earning. So what we do is we take 5% of every, I've had to classify that word, and we pay it into the pay-per-view fund daily. Now, this fund is then divided by 0.05, and we pay 5 cents to people who are viewing your ads. We pay outside people who aren't members to come on and view your ads, and we'll pay them 5 cents per ad that they view. Now, this fund will be can be more than $90,000 per day, okay, from the network line and the power line. I've just let it slip there about a little bit more info than I wanted to. Okay, so we work with you as a company. Now, this has never, ever happened in any other revenue share business before. But what we do is we buy bulk packs daily. Because this system is designed to help you earn from the revenue of, the entire network, we buy packs daily to help sustain your income, your revenue share, your commission, and things like that, okay? We have created a system whereby if we do what you do, we help you, but it also helps the company. Okay. Now, every day we purchase units in the power line, that shouldn't be there. 20% of all purchases is taken and put into packs. We buy packs daily. Okay. We take over any dormant income centers, so there are no positions missing in your accounting lines. What we have is a line system. We've created an accounting line system. Okay. But that's as much as I can tell you for now. It's never been done before, so even by telling you that, I don't think anybody will be able to guess what it is. The company do not profit from the packs that we buy. Now, we have a leader pool, okay? And what we do with the leader pool is we take 5% per day from the system that we've created, and we pay it into a leader pool fund. Every month, in fact, every day, we take 25%, okay? Of revenue, and we pay it into this leader pool. And we've got 4 different ranks in the leader pool. There is diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and blue diamond. We take 25% of the entire fund and we pay it in here. It's a very, very simple system, okay? Qualification is very easy to understand. Diamond qualification, I'll tell you, you need to have 2 referrals, okay? And those referrals need to have 2 referrals as well. That's what I can tell you for now. Okay, double diamond, quite simple, do exactly what it says, complete diamond twice. Triple diamond, complete diamond 3 times. And blue diamond is complete triple diamond twice. If you want a visual representation of what that looks like, then that is that, okay? Let me tell you that to go blue diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go blue diamond with as little as 6 personal referrals. Okay, very, very easy to achieve, potentially a lot of money for the people who want to go out there and get active. Triple diamond allows you to purchase another booster pack. Okay, another booster pack means more revenue share for you as a member. The more booster packs you have, the more revenue that you can share on as a Traffic Powerline member. Again, this slide is classified. Okay, this slide is really, really important. In fact, it's probably just as important as the pay-per-view line. Over the years, I've met a lot of people, and especially online, when marketing and trying to recruit and build a team online, the number 1 rejection that I get is, I can't afford it. Many, 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 many times. If all the people who told me they couldn't afford it had have joined any of the opportunities that I'd done in the past, I'd have been doing very, very well. But unfortunately, times are hard and not everybody can afford to, join a new opportunity. But what if your highest earning future affiliate, okay, had fallen on hard times and could not afford to get started? You see, we want Traffic Powerline to be as global and accessible as it is unique. So technically what we've done is we allow everybody to start for free. You can start for free and start building, an income with absolutely no financial commitment whatsoever, okay? We believe all members should have the same chance at success regardless of their spending power. So the inactive Kickstarter bonus has been designed to assist members who are not yet in a position to buy traffic packs. The Kickstarter fund is funded by 1% of the fund, okay? That's all I can say for now. Each day our software calculates the total referral sales by inactive members and aims to pay 5% commission per sale as a bonus. Now, this is only possible when the total combined commission payable to inactive affiliates does not exceed 50% of the Kickstarter fund reserves, which means we have a Kickstarter fund, and if daily it is 50% of it is not enough to pay the free members for sales, then we'll have to readjust it. Now, the good thing about this, again, in mind with sustainability, is you cannot earn more than $54. And the reason for that is $54 is what it will take to get active in this program. In the powerful part of this program, it will take you $54 to get active. It's a powerful, powerful system. So we allow you to earn enough as a free member to get started in the powerful side of it as well. But everybody wins. Everyone's a winner. Everybody earns. Okay. Again, classified. I wish to God I could tell you all the stuff that's in this presentation. Here's something that I think is a big deal as well. There are no membership fees in Traffic Powerline. None. Okay, we've got the Kickstarter feature where members can start for free, but there are no membership fees either. You come, you register, it's totally free, and you can, do as much or as little as you like. And we believe that, this allows us to create probably, one of the fairest, most accessible platforms online today. It's a fantastic, fantastic concept. I really wish I could tell you it all. Okay, let me tell you about booster packs. Booster packs are potentially quite powerful. Okay, booster packs allow our qualified affiliates, I can tell you what it takes to be qualified, is 2 referrals. Our qualified affiliates to potentially increase their earnings daily can't tell you that. But these booster packs can only be purchased by qualified members. You need 2 referrals to be qualified. You can only purchase 1 booster pack unless you qualify in the leader pool, okay? And these are the figures here of what you will earn, okay? Now we have what's called a surplus pool. There is a surplus pool, and it's quite a large pool based on the calculations that we've been doing. And you can earn 1.25% of that, 0.125% of it daily with a booster pack 1. A booster pack 2, you can earn 0.25% of it. And with a booster pack 3, you can earn 0.5% of it. Now those figures don't seem like a lot, but when you see the size of the pool and it's daily, then it can become quite a substantial amount over a monthly and yearly period. Booster packs allow you to potentially increase your monthly bonuses by up to, I can't tell you that either right now, okay, but you can see 0.5% there. Again, just before we launch, you'll get all the details of exactly how much can be earned. I've given you a clue there. It says by up to nearly $3,000 per month, and then some. There is a little bit more to be earned depending on your level of activity. The payment processors that we're going to accept in this platform are Bitcoin and Neteller. The reason for that is, up until about 1.5 to 2 years ago, I didn't like Bitcoin at all. I didn't like it. I thought it was insecure. I thought it was dangerous. I thought the government were watching it, me being paranoid. I just thought it was a little bit shady. But over the last 1.5 years, I've absolutely took a 360-degree change on my thinking about Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin is probably the best processor and, money movement system online. It's secure. It's much, much more secure than it used to be. And I think everybody should be holding Bitcoin, okay? The other one I think that's the best is Neteller. In our other platform, we have STP, Payeer, and things like that. But most of them are no good. They're not good enough for our members. They're not secure enough. We don't use PayPal because PayPal just do not like businesses. There will be no membership fees ever. No membership fees. There will never, ever be membership fees in the Traffic Powerline. Folks, I really, really wish I could show you this entire presentation. I'm busting a gut to show you. But I'm also doing you a favor by not showing you, because by not showing you, we keep the whole idea from our competitors. I can't tell you that they're, like I said, we've created a single line accounting system. That's all we've done, but not in any way that you could guess, okay? In fact, our developer is probably the one who's responsible for the accounting system. The rest of the idea was down to me. Now, there are some terms and conditions in the new platform, and our platform is unique. Very, very unique. First of all, you are only allowed 1 account per household. And when you understand the system just before we launch, you will see why. Okay, more than 1 account per household is a big negative for this platform. Okay, and we will have IP link traps in place all over the website to prevent people from trying to stack accounts. Only 1 payment processor to 1 account, okay, and it cannot be changed. You cannot load funds into another member's account. Here's a killer, and a lot of members aren't going to like this, but unfortunately this is the way it has to be. Mobile devices cannot view the rotator. You cannot view the website rotator on mobile devices, and the reason for that is because we're giving people ineffective advertising. If you're using your mobile device, chances are you're using it because you're mobile. You're moving around, you're doing something, you're busy with something else. So our advertisers are not getting their money's worth, okay? And if they're not getting full attention of the, the advertising viewers, so to speak. All accounts must be verified with photographic ID and proof of address before any withdrawal can be requested. You can, work the system as long as you like, but the minute you want to make a withdrawal, we need to know who you are. It's called KYC, and then we will gladly send you your withdrawal. There'll be an easy system in place for you to upload your documents. Now, you're allowed unlimited packs in this platform. Again, a very, very unique feature. And the way we do that is we have what's called income centers, and we give you unlimited income centers. We restrict how many packs you can own in an income center, but we allow you to have unlimited income centers, which means, more or less you can have unlimited packs. You need, that should say 3. You need 3 traffic packs purchased, which is $54 to enter the main part of the system. You must have 2 active referrals to activate. That's classified. So 2 active referrals, I can tell you, will put you on the road to success in this business. If you want to be a passive member, fine. We will still take care of all the passive members as well, and the passive members will earn just more or less on the same level that you do anywhere else, okay? There is a minimum deposit of $54 plus fees. Now, the reason for that is because, well, you need to have 3 traffic packs to get started here, okay? So the minimum is the same as what it costs. Excuse me, the minimum withdrawal is $50 simply because it keeps the fees down for those using the teller. And it's $4 less than what you put in, okay? Once you see how this system works, you will see that the minimum withdrawal is not a problem. There is a maximum monthly deposit of $9,990. Many of you on the call will be saying, well, that's not a big deal. But some of you will be pretty annoyed by it. But unfortunately, that's just the way it has to be. Anything over $10,000, and we need to start notifying, for example, the Inland Revenue, and I think it's in America, it's called the IRS. But we probably wouldn't be talking to the IRS, but here in the UK, we would have to notify the Inland Revenue. Now, you do not need to agree to any of these terms and conditions, okay? But if you do not agree to them, then, and it's illegal, for example, to participate in such programs where you live or reside, then please do not join or participate in the traffic power line system, because, these are the rules. They've been created for good reasons. They've been created, like I said, everything about this platform has been created with sustainability in mind, okay? Now, folks, I know a lot of you probably went to the website and seen our launch video, and maybe if it was me, my expectations would have been much higher for what you've seen today on this webinar call. And I wish I could show you more. I truly, truly wish that, I'm going to put this jacket back on because now I'm blending in with the background. There we go. I wish I could have showed you more in this presentation, but the fact is that I'm doing you all a favor by keeping stum and keeping main details to ourselves. You need to look at what our people who have seen the full story, have seen the full idea. You need to trust in them. You've never met them in your life, and you've never met me, come to think of it, okay? But we're just normal, average, everyday marketers, just like you. We're real people, okay? Brabus was created by just normal, average, everyday people. But what we're asking you to do is take a leap of faith here in what we're telling you. I cannot share it because we could lose the whole thing. Somebody else could steal the idea. But have faith in us. I guarantee you this is the most powerful revenue share program ever created, okay? And you will not be disappointed in 2 weeks' time. Now, I'm going to hold this webinar again in 72 hours from now because we want Traffic Powerline to be the biggest pre-launch ever in a revenue share program, okay? By tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. UK time, the pre-launch website will be available. You can go there, register, get your link, and you'll be able to invite people into the platform. In the pre-launch, there will be very minimal features in the back office, but you will be able to have your link, you will have banners, you will have access to this recorded webinar. This will go straight onto YouTube anyway. And we're going to hold this webinar again in 3 days' time. And we're going to hold it again 3 days after that. We're going to do these webinars every 3 days because I want to help you make a success of this business before we even open the doors, okay? So tomorrow, keep an eye out on the Facebook groups and everything else. We'll send an email out with the links when they're available, with the website when it's available. Look for, okay, trafficpowerline.com. But this is really, really important, okay? I need you to get your link from the person who invited you to this webinar. So it might be later on tomorrow evening before the people get in from work, they get registered and get their links sorted out, okay? You must join with a sponsor. You have to have a sponsor, and that person or referrer is the person who invited you to this webinar today. I really, really wish we could tell you more right now, but please, for once in your life probably, take the word of a stranger. I'm a stranger to most of you, okay? But many, many, many of my members trust me and know that I'm an ethical and honest guy. We have created the most powerful platform here ever in the revenue share industry, okay? It's sustainable, and it's more profitable than any other platform of its kind. Like Adam Davis said, it will knock everything else of its kind out of the ballpark completely. Folks, my name is Piers Donnelly. Sorry that I've talked quite a bit this evening. And tomorrow afternoon by 6 p.m., you will have a link to your financial future. Not just to the website, you will have a link to your financial future, because that link, okay, is your window into this opportunity. People can only come into this opportunity after today through you. If you choose not to join this platform with us, I guarantee you, okay, that you will regret it when we launch and you see how this really works.